goods line was formerly a disused piece of public land, and with the development in Darling Harbour of the new convention and entertainment facilities, the missing link between the foreshore and Central became just so obvious.
The goods line connects Central Station through to Darling Harbour. It also opens up the east-west connections along MacArthur Street into Quay Street, as well as Mary Ann Street, which was previously locked.
Our vision for the goods line was to create an accessible commuter corridor, both for locals and visitors alike.
As soon as I opened the gates on the goods line, people were standing in line waiting to come in, and the place was just flooded with people straight away. We had people up in the residential units just up here, seeing that it was open, actually coming down, and they were sitting down talking to their neighbours, which they don't usually talk to. They were blown away by the space.
We came last week and we had such a great time that we've brought the gumboots back with us this week.
It's going to have a whole range of different uses for different people. So we've tried to future-proof it. We've allowed for a whole range of connectivity. You can sit at the communal tables and plug in your laptop. There's lovely places to sit and dwell with grassy areas. So we've also created a little place for some oxygen in this part of the busy Sydney.
UTS is absolutely thrilled with the fact that the goods line is now in place, because the students now have an area where they can congregate, where they can talk to each other, where they can network, and indeed they can connect with Darling Harbour and the Ultimo area and what has now become the highest density of startups and entrepreneurs in the country.
I've got a bit of study to do, so I thought why not come out and do it in this beautiful space.
They've opened it up for people to enjoy. It's absolutely terrific.
A lot of social and cultural aspects of this project embedded in the history of this place. It really tells the story of Sydney. In a sense, this corridor was a thriving corridor of industry, of movement of primary goods. But now we have people and social interaction and cultural interaction that's driving the essence of this place.
The intent for the design was about taking an isolated piece of space and creating a destination.
What an amazing transformation it's been from the day we arrived on site. The goods line is unique because the finished product hides the amazing construction work that went on. Underneath us here are more than 50 major piles, all drilled phenomenally close to live Sydney Trains power lines. There's 58,000 hours of construction work put into building this.
The goods line was a very complex project. We had 6 different landowners, from Sydney Harbour Foreshore Authority through to Powerhouse, through to City of Sydney, Sydney Trains, through to Transgrid, as well as UTS. The bespoke nature of the design of the precast meant that the footings was like a jigsaw puzzle.
The economic uplift that comes to an area that invests in great public spaces, particularly public spaces that serve a purpose. The value of the properties around the High Line just increased exponentially. And we anticipate that will happen here.
Generally with this kind of environment where you've got the goods line, you've got a real interconnectivity, will encourage more tech companies, IT companies that will come to the area.
The goods line is one of those perfect examples of a partnership between different parts of government and different organisations working together to achieve something really important.
I'd like to acknowledge the foresight of this government in backing this project. It really is both the large-scale infrastructure projects and those smaller fine-grained projects that truly make great cities. Our philosophy is about creating places for people, and we're very, very proud that our vision for this place, the goods line, has been met and has been already embraced by the people of Sydney.
They've just turned nothing into this awesome green space for everyone to use. It's actually enlivened this space. It's wonderful.